He started with nothing, no army, no kingdom, and yet he built the largest empire the world had ever seen.
Power is not given. It is taken. It moves in silence. It controls perception. Psychology of power. Master the mind. Control the game.
In the harsh and unforgiving steppes of Central Asia, survival was never guaranteed. There were no stable kingdoms, no secure borders, only tribes, constantly competing for power, land, and survival. It was a world defined by strength. And in this world, a boy was born with nothing, no army, no status, no protection. His name was Temujin. The world would later know him as Genghis Khan. Temujin was born around 1162 into a Mongol tribe.
Is the world
His
of the Mongols.
early life was shaped by
A
violence
life
and
lived
instability.
on horseback
When he
under
was
the
still a
decree.
child, his father was poisoned by a rival clan. Shortly after, his own tribe abandoned his family, left alone on the open steppe. Temujin, his mother, and his siblings were forced to survive in the harshest conditions imaginable. They hunted small animals. They fought hunger. They fought each other. This was not just physical survival. It was psychological. Temujin learned early that trust was fragile, that loyalty had to be earned. And that weakness could mean death. As he grew older, Temujin began to build alliances. But unlike traditional tribal leaders, he did not rely only on bloodlines. He rewarded loyalty, not heritage. This was revolutionary. In a world where power was inherited, Temujin created a system based on merit. Warriors followed him not because of family ties, but because of opportunity and because of belief. But unity in the Mongol steppe was never simple. Temujin faced betrayal. Repeatedly. At one point, he was captured by a rival tribe and enslaved for many. This would have ended the story, but Temujin escaped, and when he returned stronger, more cautious. More strategic. Over time, Temujin began to unite the Mongol tribes. Through diplomacy, through alliances, and when necessary, through force. By 1206, he had accomplished something no one before him had achieved. He unified the Mongols, and he was given a new title, Genghis Khan. This was the beginning of something much larger. Because once internal unity was achieved, his focus shifted outward. Genghis Khan began a series of military campaigns that would reshape the world. His army was unlike any other. Highly mobile. Disciplined. Strategically coordinated. They moved fast. They adapted quickly, and they used psychological warfare with devastating effectiveness. Cities that resisted were destroyed. Completely. But those that surrendered were often spared. This created a powerful pattern. Fear spread faster than his army. In many cases, cities surrendered before a single battle began. This was not random brutality. It was calculated. Genghis Khan understood something fundamental about human behavior. Fear could be more powerful than force. As his empire expanded, so did his influence. From China to the Middle East, his armies moved across vast territories. And with each victory, his reputation grew. But Genghis Khan was not only a conqueror, he was also a system builder. He implemented laws, organized communication, networks. Protected trade routes, and established a level of order across his empire that had rarely been seen before. From a psychological perspective, his leadership was complex. He was ruthless in war, but structured in governance. He punished betrayal severely, but rewarded loyalty generously. This created a clear system, one where expectations were understood and consequences were certain. Unlike many rulers, Genghis Khan did not rely solely on fear. He balanced fear with opportunity. This combination created a powerful dynamic. People followed him not only because they feared him, but because they saw advantage in aligning with him. Yet, like all empires built on expansion, there were limits. Distance, logistics, control. The larger the empire became, the harder it was to maintain. Genghis Khan died in 1227.
The center of the Great Khan.
The exact cause remains uncertain, but his impact was undeniable. His empire did not collapse immediately. Instead, it continued to expand under his successors. At its peak, it became the largest contiguous land empire in history. But over time, like all empires, it fragmented. Different regions evolved independently. Control weakened,
From the
and the
eastern
unity
sea to
that
the
had
western
once defined it
plains.
began to fade.
We must
From a
secure
historical
these supply
perspective,
lines before the
Genghis
winter.
Khan changed the structure of
You
the
hoard
world.
the power, but
He
lack the
reshaped
will to
trade.
wield it.
He connected
The warriors
regions.
look to me,
He
not to a
influenced
relic of the
cultures.
past.
But from a psychological perspective, his story reveals something deeper. Power can be built from nothing but sustaining. It requires more than force. It requires structure. It requires loyalty. And it requires understanding how people respond to both fear and reward. Genghis Khan did not inherit power. He created it. From chaos. From survival. From nothing. And in doing so, he left behind one of the most powerful legacies in human history. Power shapes history, but psychology shapes power.